Hello. I have an. It's not mine, but I have an office I can work in now. So today, what we are doing, since it's President's Day, but it's President's Day, the day that I'm recording this. I was gonna do something President Day themed, but then I was like, no, I got a better idea. So maybe I could do the President Day thing maybe next year. I don't know. But today we are going to be ranking. We're going to be ranking Brawl Stars characters. Oh my gosh, if I could ever get into my computer. Okay. I'm going to be ranking the Brawl Stars characters. So, let me just pull up. Okay, so actually I can't make it because I blocked it for some reason. But I'm going to be going over how I think of each rarity. This is going to be a little different than a tier because I don't have the tier list, but I will be going over how I think of each guy, brawler, and each rarity. So this is after the no boxes update. It's just, yeah. I'm also going to be doing events and items. This is from the Brawl Stars wiki. So first off, we're doing common brawlers. So, yeah. Just a sec, I gotta fix my lighting. Okay, is that better or worse? Tell me in the comment section below. But today, you know what we're doing, because I just had to fix it. Here we go. First one. Oh. Just a sec. First one is Shelly. So Shelly is the starting brawler, and for a starting brawler, I'd say she's pretty good. But after you get higher in the ranks, it becomes a little harder to level her up, but she is still pretty decent, so I'm going to give her a B tier. Yeah, B tier feels right. So, what the heck? Next one. So many tips on this. Oh, that's the only one in the update. Yeah, I forgot it's the only common one. I was looking around. I was like, where's the other brawlers? The other ones are rares. Okay, Colt. Usually, he's the second brawler you get. No, Nita's the second brawler you get. Okay, let's start with Nita. Nita's pretty good, but she does pretty good damage. That's fair. She does pretty good damage. But I think her low heart... her bear. That is not... it depends where. But her bear used to be overpowered, actually. In the beta, you could spawn more than one bear. And that was just crazy. So they updated it so that she can only spawn one. But her bear is not the best super. I still feel like she's a pretty decent brawler, but I'm going to give her a C rank on this. Because, I mean, I don't know. It just feels right. Okay, Colt. Now, I've seen way too many Colts just auto-aim. In fact, Lex, I think his name is, Lex made a stereotype on Colt, auto-aim Colt. But, yeah. So I'm going to give him, just because he's not the best to play with, especially when you're higher in the ranks. I'm going to give him, I feel like he deserves a C tier with Nita. Okay, next up, El Primo. El Primo is pretty good. It's just the lack of distance in his attack. If his attack was a little bit longer, I feel like he would be really good. I'm going to give him a B tier because he is really good. Now, Poco. Poco is really good for healing. Damage-wise, he's not the best, but he is pretty good damage-wise. If you're looking for star powers, you probably want to use the healing shot. Healing shot is probably way better. But Poco's a solid B tier. Okay, next up is Brock. Brock's a sharpshooter. He's pretty good. But I don't really like playing Brock. I don't know why. So I gotta give him a C. I'm sorry. Bull is really fun to play. I love his super, especially his gadget where he slams the ground. That stops the super. It's pretty good. But I want to give him a B tier. Yeah, B tier feels right. Next up is Barley. Barley is really good. I like him. My boy Barley. But I think he's a C tier. Cause yeah, I haven't given any A tiers except for this next one. Last one, Rosa. Rosa's definitely an A tier. She is really good if you know how to use her. If you don't know how to use her, she's probably a B tier. But she's an A tier in my eyes. So that's all rares. So all the rare brawlers. Now next up the super rare brawlers. So first off is 8-bit. Now 8-bit, he's really good. He can do a lot of damage if you know how to play him. But if you don't, he's really slow too. That's the only thing that might bring his rating down. He's just a little too slow. I like his super, but it's really hard to stand ground around those energy boosters because that's like a giant target for everyone. It just looks so annoying on the map. They're like, oh my gosh, it's one of those, and just like spam their attacks on it. So if you're hanging around there, fine. But it also is really well to use to bait people out. Because usually people think with their damage booster, they want the 8-bit to stay close to it. So if you throw it next to a bush where some of it is in the bush, they'll think you're in the bush. But if you're just away, like waiting for them to go, it's insane. Next up is Gus. Now Gus is pretty good. He's pretty good support. His shot does a little bit more than Poco. I love his super that gives him a shield. But sadly, I didn't rate 8-bit. 8-bit's a B. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a B. He's like a really, really low B. So Gus, I'd say he's a B too. Okay, next up is Daryl. Daryl's solid A. Next up, Penny. I'm just trying to speed through these because my Cuphead tier list was like 20 minutes long, and I don't want it to be that long today. So Penny, I don't really play Penny. I love the Trash Panda Penny. That skin's insane. But I gotta give her a C. I can't give her any. Oh, Jackie. Jackie's pretty fun to play with starting off. After that, she's kind of just annoying. Because they're like, oh, this won't kill me because if you stay far enough. So basically, like, every single far range brawler is her weakness. Actually, unless she has counter curse. No. Counter curse doesn't even help much. Next up, Jackie is C tier. Next up is Tick. Tick's solid. I love him. He's so cute, but I can't give him any more than a C tier because he's so annoying. Not just to play with, just C. So next up is Rico. I need a drink. Rico is pretty good. I think a lot of people play around with bouncing shot, but if you know how to use it right and have the star power, it's kind of okay to play around with the bouncing shot. Okay, I gotta speed this up. Next up, Dynamite. Wait, just a sec. Okay, next up, Dynamite. Dynamite's solid, but he's pretty fun to play too. But I think Dynamite is a B tier. Okay, next up, Epic. right? It's epic. Yeah, epic brawlers. Okay, first up, Edgar. Solid. I love him. He's the first he might actually be up there. If you know how to use him, he's an S tier. Yeah, and I know how to use him, so he's an S tier. First S tier brawler, Edgar. Next up is Stu. Stu was really fun to play because of his like one shot hit all kind of. He doesn't hit them all, but if all the projectiles hit, it's a one shot super thing. It's really fun to play with, and if you know how to use it, it's good. So I'm gonna give him a very low B tier. Next up is B. So B's pretty, again, she's pretty fun to play, but gotta give her a C. Piper. I feel like people who are good with Piper, it's an S tier. I'm not really good with her, so she's an A tier. Bonnie, I don't usually play her, but her jump is insane. So I gotta give her points for that. It's probably a C for that. Next up is BB. BB's solid. B tier. Grom, I don't really like Grom, but I'll give him a C tier. Bo, I like Bo, but his mines are a little predictable, so I'm gonna give him C. But that's all the epic. Next up is Mythical. Okay, first up Mortis. I love him. He's a A tier. Well, no, B tier, because he's kind of hard to play. Next up is Max. Max is fun to play. She's really annoying though, so C tier. Squeak is really good. He's really fun. A tier. Tara, I don't really like Tara, but I gotta be respectful. C tier. We haven't had a D tier this whole time. Okay, next up, Gene. Gene, I love Gene. My guy, Gene, but I don't know. He's pretty fun to play. I'm gonna give him an A tier because I love him. Okay, next up is Gray. Gray does a lot of damage, so I'm not gonna give him a D tier. He's gonna get a really solid C tier. Next is Byron. Okay, this is the first one that I feel really mad about. He is a D tier because he is so annoying to play. His attack does like no damage at all. His healing does no healing at all. And it's so annoying when you're trying to shoot and then your teammate runs in front of you and they don't even have any health that's lost. So yeah, D tier. Next up, Mr. P. Mr. P is pretty cool. He's pretty nice. I just fixed my lighting. But then again, it's Mr. P. So he's a B tier because his bouncing thing is really annoying. Next up, legendaries, chromatics, events, and items. That's all. Okay, Crow. Crow is solid. He was my first one I got, so I'm gonna give him an A. Because yeah, Leon's fun to play with, but he's not really good competitively. I'm gonna give him a B tier. Chester. Now Chester, it would have been a solid S tier if it wasn't for how many stupid players play him. Oh my gosh. So with that, he's gonna be a top of the A tier. Next up, Spike. I love Spike. S tier. Like, if you're asking, why, Braxton? Go play Brawl Stars and play Spike. He is insane. He does a lot of damage. If you have shield gear on him or health gear, it's probably really good. Meg, I've never actually gotten to personally play Meg, but she looks pretty good. Yeah. So, I love her super, but most people don't know when to use it. Like moi, because I never played her. So, C tier. Okay, Amber, D tier. You might want to know why, and I'll tell you why. Because she's so annoying. She thinks she's the best because she holds down auto aim. And then she kills people. She's like, let's go, I'm the best in the whole game. So then she keeps playing Amber. And that is what is called as the Amber effect. So that Lex made a stereotype on that. Next up is Sandy. Sandy is really good. She does a lot of damage. She's kind of annoying when you see her because you know how good she is. Healing Sands is really good because the Hurtful Sands, I feel like it's really good. But then again, you don't really need to see the enemy because, like, come on. Healing Sands is way better, but even though they can see it, it's way, way better. That's my thoughts. Okay, so, wait, I never ranked her. Did I rank? Okay. Sandy, I'll give her a solid B tier. Okay, next up, Chromatic Brawlers. Let's go. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. They're not all here. Whoa. Oh, they're all here. Okay. This is gonna be a big one. Okay, I'm gonna go alphabetical. Ash, nice. His super is insane. B tier. Janet, nice. It's kind of weird to play though, so B or A tier. No, B tier. Belle is really fun to play. It's like a Piper, but more accurate. So I'm gonna give her a B tier. Buster. It's not alphabetical, by the way. Buster is busted. So he's gonna be an A tier. Buzz is an S tier. I love him. He's so fun to play. Next up, Colette. Colette's pretty good. She's a real tank killer, so that's really good. But I think health-wise, that brings down her points. So A tier. Next up is Eve. Eve is pretty good. I love her walking on water thing. That is insane. But I gotta give her nothing less than solid B tier. Next up is Fang. Fang is really cool to play. He's kind of annoying, but I'm gonna give him a C tier. Next up is Gale. Gale is cool, but I'm sorry, man. You don't do any damage at all. Good players love him. Like, he's awesome, but I'm not good. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty good at the game. But Gale is a B tier. Just to be respectful. Next up is L. Yeah. Lola. So Lola, I've never actually gotten the chance to play. She's the last chromatic I need. So she's going to be a B tier. She looks pretty nice. Next up is Lou. I love Lou. S tier. You might be wondering, S tier, that's way too long. That's way too big for Lou. Well, no. Okay, I love him. He's my boy. Next up is Mandy, the newest brawler. Okay, she's pretty good. I would say that she's probably one of the worst chromatics. I'm not gonna lie. Her super can almost insta-kill every single brawler except for Frank and a few others and tanks and stuff. But her shot and her health bring that down real low. I'm not gonna give her a D tier because her super is insane, so C tier. Next up is Otis. His silence is insane. His actual shot is insane, which equals into an A tier. Next up is Ruffs. Colonel Ruffs. He's good. He's like Rico. If you know how to use him in the bounce shot, it's really good. But I don't know how to use him, so it's a B. Next is Sam. Sam is the worst. You might be wondering, why is Sam the worst? Because he's annoying, like most of the brawlers on this tier list. You know why? Because all he ever does is knuckle busters. Pick it up. Punch. Knuckle busters. Blah, 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 blah. He's pretty good, though. So, no, I D tier. I don't even care. I'm going to give him a D tier. Next up is Surge. Next up is Surge. He's pretty good. I love his jump. No, I'm mad at Supercell. You know why? Because they removed his second gadget. It was the best thing in the world. Where you teleported through a wall. That was like the best gadget in the whole world. And they replaced it with like a shield. I don't know. I like Surge still, so I'm going to give him an A tier. If he still had that gadget, I don't know. Maybe I would have put him in the S tier. Okay, next up, events. So this should be pretty quick. This brings back so many bad memories of Super City Rampage. If you don't know, Super City Rampage used to be an event, but then they removed it because the superhero season was over or something. But I love it, so I'm giving the Super City Rampage an S tier, only because it's a veteran. Challenges, no, the challenges are really fun. But sometimes I get really annoyed and I spend a bunch of gems on them. So yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with challenges. But I'm gonna give it a B tier. Okay, Robo Rumble. Robo Rumble is pretty fun. It's really annoying though, especially the boss, because it just gets you away from all the safe. So then the robots just come in and break it. So C tier. Boss fight. I love boss fight. It can get annoying sometimes if you have really bad teammates. So I'm gonna give it an A tier. Power League is super fun. Not gonna give it an S tier because it's kind of annoying when someone leaves or some glitch happens and you go offline. It's like, if this happens again, you can't play Power League anymore. So Power League, I'm gonna give A tier. So yeah, next up is items, and that's it. Out of here, bro. Some of the Brawl Stars wiki. Okay. So I'm going to be going through all of them. So, Brawl Boxes, S tier. I love those things, but they removed them, so now I'm mad. Okay, coins, those are good. Those level you up. I like coins. Next up, credits. I hate credits. Wait, coins, A tier. Credits are D tier. I don't like them. They replaced Brawl Boxes, I'm sorry. Experience, now that is really cool. So I'm going to give that, wait, is F on here? F's not on here. Because I was going to say fame. Fame's really cool. But basically, what was I on? Experience. Okay, I'm going to give that A tier. Gears. I don't really know much about gears, but they seem really helpful. So A. Gems. S tier. PowerPoints. I like PowerPoints. It's a little hard to get them. Wait, PowerPoints, right? No. PowerPoints, those are easy to get. So I'm going to give them C tier. Star points. That's an A tier. Tickets, I wasn't there for tickets. Or tokens, I don't think. No, tokens level you up. I love those things. Kind of hard to get, so I'm going to give them B tier. Tickets, I don't know what those are. So, mystery. Trophies. I love trophies. I don't really pay attention to them, but I used to. So, A tier. That's all of them. And I just realized this video is about as long as my other tier list. So maybe these things just had a rhythm. I don't know. But I do have a subscriber thing for this. So if this video gets 2 subscribers, then I will. No, wait. If this video gets 5 likes, I will cut a Pokemon card in half on a short. So if we can get 5 likes on this video, I will do that. And yeah. And then also, I need to get a drink. So bye. Bye. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. Thanks. Bye.